Good morning, Blue Dragons. It's another day in paradise, and it's not raining, but it's cloudy as it can be. And we are so happy to be here to share the Blue Dragon Batons with you. But before we get started, we're gonna do the Qigong. Heart, long, liver, spleen, kidney, jing. Heart, long, liver, spleen, kidney, jing.
Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Shake your hand, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Now drum the sky, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now drum the sky, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up, show me what you're working with. Shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up, show me what you're working with. Right kidney, left kidney, right liver, left spleen, heart, lung. Right kidney, left kidney, right liver, left spleen, heart, lung. Right kidney, left kidney, right liver, left spleen, heart, lung. Right hand jing, left hand chi,
left hand chi,
right hand shin,
right hand shin,
left hand chi,
left hand chi,
right hand jing,
right hand jing,
left hand chi,
left hand chi,
right hand shin, left hand chi, jing,
Jing,
chi,
chi,
shin,
shin,
chi,
chi,
jing,
Jing,
chi,
chi,
shin,
shin,
chi, jing, chi, shin, chi, jing, chi, shin, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, jing, 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 heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, jing.
Blue Dragon Qigong. Okay. So, we're going to do the limp swing holding our Batons. So if you're at home, you're on a hardwood floor or carpet or something, this is going to be pretty easy. But for us here at the beach, we've got the sand to contend with. You ready? Up on your toes, bend your knees, run it back on
87,
88. Okay. So now we're going to pretend that we're playing tennis. So we're going to start with this hand. And you're going to strike the tennis ball, come up, and this is going to come around. Elbow out. So we're striking with the elbow straight, and then we're turning, and then we're leading with the elbow as the elbow goes over. Okay, so we do that 16 times. Now we're going to start with the backhand, okay, and we're going to backhand, and then turn, okay, and then the waist turns, and then backhand, turn, waist turn. So you're pretending that you're playing tennis, and so I created this for tennis players. Qigong for tennis, Qigong for golf, Qigong for basketball, Qigong for baseball, and Qigong for football. So we have Qigong exercises for all sports. Now, we're going to do jump rope, which we call double dutch. So this is what double dutch looks like. So you're going to step a little bit wider, create some stability. So this is what double dutch looks like for those of you who never had a chance to play double dutch as a kid. And now when you get it, so now we're going to make it wider and stronger. And now you're going to pull from your shoulder, and you're going to get wild. There we go. Okay, now opposite of that move, which is going out. Now initially we're bending from the elbow until we get the move, and then when you get the hang of it, when you really get it, then shift it from the elbow to the shoulder. That's how we loosen up the shoulders. Okay. So punch up, out, down, and in. Punch up, back, out, down, and in. we can make it smooth. So lead with your elbow, come in with your elbow. So your elbow goes out, elbow comes in. So concentrate more on your elbow than you do on the stick. Now, up, out, back, up, out, down, back, I know this is a bit challenging. I understand. But if you practice offline, maybe you'll get it, Rachel.
One day at a time.
Okay, now we're going to reverse. You okay?
Yeah, he's keeping up.
The purpose of doing the sticks is only because it's an extension of your hands. When we go in opposite directions, the point is to integrate the left and right hemispheres of your brain. Most of us are left brain dominant. That means that the left brain controls the movements on both sides. So we want to share some of that responsibility so the right brain can then happily, harmoniously interact with the left brain. And the right brain gets a chance to move, okay? So we're going to add a waist turning, okay? So we're going to punch up, and as the elbow goes out, the waist is going to turn with it. Okay? And then we're going to extend, and then as this hand comes down, the waist is going to turn. So as the elbow, when the elbow reaches here, it turns the waist. And when the elbow gets here, it turns the waist. Okay? So the waist turns, and the waist turns. So we're adding a waist turning element to the elbow. So this allows us to move as one unit. So my objective in teaching you this type of Qigong is first to isolate the upper body from the lower body, and then to reconnect it at will, so we can go from separating to working as a unit. Okay, now, waist turns, waist turns. Waist turns. Waist turns. So this is brand new. You've never seen this before. Adding the waist twisting. This is really, really important. Grip the ground with your toes, bend your knees slightly, sink your weight into the heel of your foot. So 60% of your weight's on the heel. 80% on the heel, only 20% on the front. Okay, now we're going to alternate. So side. And then elbow turns the waist. Hand goes down, hand comes up, and the elbow turns the waist. Down, up, elbow turns the waist. Very good. So there's several things going on. Number one, we're punching to the side, which we've never done before, and instead of the hand being there, it's back. So this is a brand new move. And as this comes down, this comes up to the side. And this is back here. There you go. And that turns. Down, punch up, that's it, and turn. Very good. So we learned something brand new today, and now we're going to continue. So now, elbows up, okay, and this hand is going to go down, and now we're going to turn, and as this hand goes down, this is going to go up, and now we're turning the waist. Concentrate on making sure that elbow goes up. we're going to go back to the one we just did, where we're punching up and we're turning. So the elbow is turning the waist. Now, up here, guess what? The elbow is also turning the waist. So whether you're turning the waist with the elbow up here or down here, it doesn't matter. I want you to use knee, shoulder, shoulder, knee as one unit. I want you to turn as one unit. Okay? Now, below the knee, you're gripping the ground with the toes and rolling your ankles to the outside. That creates stability at that point. And then this is a triangle. So this is a geometric pattern that we create in our bodies, okay? And that geometric pattern is actually sacred geometry, okay? So I'm sure you've heard of sacred geometry. You may not know what it is, but you've heard of it. So sacred geometry is the pattern that your body makes while moving, okay? The pattern that your body makes while moving, okay? And that creates security and stability, okay? So now we're going to do doubles. Double, turn. Elbows up, the elbows do the turn. Elbows down, the elbows do the turn. Elbows up, elbows do the turn. Down. Okay, so I'm going to reiterate again. Your feet are wider than your shoulders. You're going to sink your weight into your heels, 80% on the heel, 20% on the toe. You're going to grip the ground with your toes, and you're going to roll your ankles to the outside. That creates stability. Now, if I was to go over there and push you, you'd probably fall down because your structure is not stable. So you have to have a stable structure in order to do any of the upper body moves. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So now, elbows up, turn. Elbows down, turn. Elbows up, turn. Elbows down, turn. Okay, so now we have the concept that the elbows turn the body, whether it's up high or low, okay? So we're getting that understanding, okay? So now we're going to split it. We're going to separate it, okay? So turn, strike, elbow high, turn, strike, elbow high, turn, strike, elbow high. posture I have is significant. Every move I do is significant. So you have to watch all of my hands and all of my feet. You can't just watch the moving hands. You have to watch all the hands. Now, still the elbow that's doing the turning. So this elbow comes up and does the turn. Strike. This comes up, turns, and strikes. So be mindful that it's the elbow that's doing the turning and the striking, the waist just goes along. Now, there's three positions. Position 1, position 2, position 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do the same movement in 3 different positions. So now this hand is under. So it comes up and then it strikes out. And now we're going to switch hands, so this hand is under, and that hand's going to lift and strike out. And now the other hand is under that lifts, go all the way back, strike out. So you're alternating hands. You're in second position, not first position. This is first position. Getting all new exercises today. You're getting a lot of new exercises, not all of them. And then you get to practice the old ones. Okay, now we're going to go to second position. Second position. And again, the hand that's under lifts. third position is when your hands are close together. Now, why the three positions? Because as we go up in weight, like I said, this only weighs 12 ounces. When we get up to the 1 pound, 2 pound, it's going to be harder to lift at the ends, and it's going to be easier to do it here. So we're going to practice all three movements before we even shift into the heavier weights. Okay? Okay. So now that we've concentrated on the upper body, now we're going to concentrate on the lower body. So I want you to step behind you, step to the side, step behind you. Now this is for balance and coordination. You're on the steps, you're carrying a package, somebody comes down the steps that's unconscious and tries to bump into you, so you have to know how to move. No, you step behind the same foot. Behind the same foot. There you go. So try to make the foot straight, not like this. Try to make it straight. So step. That's it. No, straight. Make the back foot straight behind the front foot. Behind the front foot. Behind the front foot. Behind the front foot. In line with the front foot. In line with the front foot. There you go. So I teach people how to walk. And frequently people say, I don't need you to teach me how to walk. I know how to walk. Then I give them a couple of exercises like this one, and they can't do it. So yes, I had to teach people how to walk. So when I was in training with Master Lee, we would go up the steps 2 at a time, we would go steps 3 at a time. Then we'd have to walk up the steps backwards. And then we'd have to walk up the steps 2 at a time backwards. So stepping is really important in Qigong. And I haven't had any students stay with me more than 3 years for me to teach them the really advanced stuff. Now the trick to stepping is shifting the weight. So step, shift, shift, step, shift, step. And that's the reason why I use music when I teach, because the music is important to help you get the rhythm of shifting the balance. So anybody can move fast, anybody can do the Ali shuffle, but unless you know how to shift your weight when you're doing the Ali shuffle, it's not going to be as effective.
Doesn't look so.
Okay? Now, you're going to step, bend your knees, drag the foot. Stand up, step, shift. Bend the knees. Step, shift the weight. Stand up, step, bend your knees. Step, shift the weight. You will thank me when you get 10 years older than now. You might even thank me
Now.
2 months from now. Okay, now we're going to reverse. Bend your knees, step, shift, step, stand up, step, bend the knees, step, shift the weight, step, stand up, step, bend your knees, step, shift, step, stand up. And this is the reason why I turn it into a dance. Because it's a chore and it's really hard work and nobody wants to do anything that's hard, right? No, nobody wants to do anything that's hard. So the only way to get you to do it on a regular is to make it fun, okay? So now, you're going to step forward and lean back and throw the shoulder. Step back, step forward, lean back, throw the shoulder. 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 So you're stepping forward. Okay, with the right foot. Stepping forward with the right foot, and you're showing the right shoulder forward and the left shoulder back. Step back, left foot forward, lean back, doing the right shoulder back and left shoulder forward. There we go. Now, I would not recommend anybody get into a fight, but if somebody threw a punch at me, this is how I would avoid the punch. I'd step forward and back and turn, and they couldn't hit me, okay? This is how you avoid getting punched. It's because you're turning your body and all your weight's on the back leg. Now, what we just learned was this. We just learned this, right? And did we learn to turn the waist at the same time? Yes, we did. We learned to turn the waist. Okay. So, if somebody throws a punch at me, I step forward, which is going to shock them, and then I'm going to lean back and turn. And then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab them, and then I'm going to turn. That I'm going to do this move that we just learned. Okay? So somebody throws a punch, I step into it, lean back, turn, I grab them, and then I turn. And they're on the ground, and you haven't thrown a punch. Okay? So whether they punch you this way, you just trap their arm with your body. You just trap their arm and then turn, and they go right down. You want to try it? Sure. You're supposed
Want
to
me
say
to
not
take you down?
You're supposed to say not particularly right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not feeling in a combat mood at the moment. Very fragile.
Fragile first thing in the morning.
So, so you're not ready for any type of combat training right now, but I wanted you to realize that every move has a benefit of self-defense. That's what I wanted you to know, okay? So all of this, and then the stepping, so we can put all this together in a stepping move. There you go. That's it. Now you got it. So now we put 3 moves together. We put the stepping move with this move with this move. Okay? And those 3 moves together become fun because we're doing it as a dance. Elbow in. So you can go to the club and practice your Qigong dance moves. Rock and roll, right? So you can't say I don't know how to dance. I taught you 30 different dances.
Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Go, Butch. Go, Butch.
Okay. Step back, lean back. So I teach a women's self-defense. It's 8 one-hour classes. If you, your sister, your auntie, your girlfriend, your daughter wants to learn self-defense, just DM me. I'll set it up. Now forward. Now backwards. stop moving. Now look up at the sky. Wave your hands in the air. Shake them like you just don't care.
Woo! Qigong party at the beach.
Now turn your hands like this. And turn your head like this.
Bum, bum.
Wow. The blood going to your head?
Yeah. Feel a little
Yeah.
dizzy.
Put Qigong in your game,
Yeah.
your life will never be the same.
I know you
Qigong
can
is
see
what I
better now.
need so that I
More
can
blood
breathe.
going to your eyes.
Qigong is moving slow, even though my life is fast. Qigong makes me flow so that I can last.
Yeah.
Give healing energy a chance. Express Qigong through your dance. Put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your hips, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong. Now hula to the left, side to side. Hula to the left, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now hula to the right, side to side. Hula to the right, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now bend your knees and dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank, dip, spank. Now roller skate. Qigong, now roller skate. Qigong, now roller skate. Qigong, now roller skate. Now dip,
Thumb your bum.
spank, dip,
Lift your knee
spank,
and
dip,
thumb your bum.
spank, dip,
Lift your knee
spank.
Now
Now backward
backward
skate. Qigong, now backward skate.
Dip your hip.
Qigong, side to side.
Dip your hip.
Qigong, side to side.
Now Harlem shake it to the front.
Harlem shake to the front. Qigong, now
Harlem shake it to the front.
Harlem shake to the front. Qigong, now Harlem shake to the front.
Shoulders.
Harlem shake to the front. Qigong, now Harlem shake to the rear.
There you
Harlem
go.
shake
That's
to the rear.
shoulders.
Qigong. Harlem shake to the rear. Harlem shake to the rear. Qigong. Now hands to the sides. And bouncing our arms to the sides. And bouncing our arms to the sides. And bouncing our arms to the sides. Now bounce, now fly to the sky. Qigong, now fly to the sky. Qigong, now fly to the sky.
Now open your heart.
Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly.
Rub your belly.
Qigong, side to side.
Now rub your belly.
Side to
Rub your
side.
belly.
Qigong, side to side.
Now rub your belly.
Rub your belly.
Qigong, side to side.
Now rub your belly.
Side
Rub
to
your
side.
belly.
Qigong, side to side. Now bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Now clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qigong, side to side.
Now clean your spine.
You've been warned, you've been told, don't get sick, don't get old when you get no sleep and do not breathe. It robs you of your energy. Find your joy,
Find your peace, Qigong, 7 days a week.
Put Qigong in your game,
And your life will never be the same.
You want to make a change in your life.
You gotta give up the vice. Give up the coffee, the smoke, the soda, and
Give up the coke. We gotta change the way we eat, the way we sleep, and the way we treat each other. Qigong. Make a better life for yourself.
Wow. Today was an exciting day. You got to learn some new moves, and you know that you've got a lot to practice. So my two wonderful students here, they just started. They're really newbies. But you guys have been with me at least 6-8 months. So I expect more from you. Now, I'm going to give you the dates tomorrow when we're going to have the live Zoom where I get to see you practice your Qigong moves. So starting the 22nd, which is in 1 week, we got a lot of stuff coming up. So we want to give thanks to you, to the students, and to Father, Son, Mother Sky, Grandmother Ocean, and Brother Earth. Thank you for all your gifts and treasures. Today is Wednesday, Mercury's Day, the messenger of the gods. Today's the day we get to stop judging ourselves as we stop judging others. Repeat after me. Qi.
Qi.
May it flow through me.
May it flow through me.
From my heaven to the earth.
My heaven to the earth.
From my feet to my head.
From the feet to the head.
So that I can declare.
So that I can declare.
I will always be led.
I will always be led.
By the Qi.
By the Qi.
Thank you. Prevention's the only cure, and you already know. Blue Dragon is your best prevention.
Beautiful.